I'm Ben Meiselas from the MeidasTouch Network. Donald Trump is clearly terrified about looming indictments from special counsel Jack Smith, and he is showing it with his posts on his social media platform. Just moments after a 2-hour meeting that took place between Donald Trump's lawyers on the one hand, including Jim Trusty, John Rowley, and Lindsey Halligan, and special counsel Jack Smith and special counsel Jack Smith's team at the Department of Justice office building, Donald Trump made this post following the meeting. Trump wrote, "How can DOJ possibly charge me, who did nothing wrong when no other presidents were charged, when Joe Biden won't be charged for anything, including the fact that he has 1,850 boxes, much of it classified and some dating back to his Senate day when even Democrat senators are shocked. Also, President Clinton had documents and won in court. Crooked Hillary deleted 33,000 emails, many classified, and wasn't even close to being charged. Only Trump, the greatest witch hunt of all time, exclamation point. And all of that is in capital letters, the rantings and ravings of a lunatic. But you know what that has the same vibes to? It has the same vibes as when Donald Trump was about to get indicted by the Manhattan District Attorney back in March of 2023. This is what Donald Trump posted a week or so before he was indicted there. He wrote, "Why won't Alvin Bragg drop this case? Everybody says there is no crime here. I did nothing wrong. It was all made up by a convicted nutjob with zero credibility who has been disputed by highly respected professionals at every turn. Bragg refuses to stop despite overwhelming evidence to the contrary. He is a Soros-backed animal who just doesn't care about right or wrong no matter how many people are hurt. This is no legal system. This is the Gestapo. This is Russia and China, but worse, disgraceful, exclamation point." It's like almost the same exact message. Here's what Donald Trump wrote the other day, though, about his belief that he's going to get indicted by special counsel Jack Smith. Trump wrote, "Reports are the Marxist special prosecutor, DOJ, and FBI want to indict me on the boxes hoax, despite all of the wrongdoing that they have done for 7 years, including spying on my campaign. Biden crimes go unpunished, including that he had boxes in Chinatown, in his garage by the, quote, Corvette, and 1,850 boxes in Delaware that he won't allow anyone to see. That is the real," and then he puts in caps, "obstruction. They seek retribution for Republicans looking into Biden's crimes," that's in caps. "I have done nothing wrong, election interference," all in caps, exclamation point. Notice here he calls special counsel Jack Smith a Marxist special prosecutor, and then notice what he called Alvin Bragg, where he called him a Soros-funded animal or a Soros-backed animal. Here's just another post that Donald Trump made back in March, so you can just compare how his malignant narcissism, how his delusion, how his fear manifests. This is what he wrote. He goes, "Isn't it terrible that DA Bragg refuses to do the right thing and call it a day? He would rather indict an innocent man and create years of hatred, chaos, and turmoil than give him his well-deserved freedom. The whole country sees what's going on, and they're not going to take it anymore. They've had enough. There was no error made, no misdemeanor, no crime, and above all, no case. They spied on my campaign, rigged the election, falsely impeached, cheated, and lied. They are human scum." I mean, again, the rantings and ravings of a lunatic here, but you know, real prosecutors, real law and order prosecutors like Alvin Bragg and Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis and New York Attorney General Letitia James and Special Counsel Jack Smith, among others, are not afraid of this. They view this as lunacy. They view this as complete and utter craziness. They know what Donald Trump is trying to do here. Okay, here's another post that Donald Trump just made, though. Now he wants to take credit for things that he claims that he did in 2017. He wants to take credit for things that are taking place now. So this is what he posted. He reposted this. Big new U.S. chip manufacturer deal just dropped. And guess whose America First agenda made it all happen? So Donald Trump is reposting a story about a deal between Apple and Broadcom that just took place. And he's saying that his America First agenda from 2017 is the reason that a deal happened in 2023. Again, a complete malignant narcissist. Everything he says is false. So here was one of the ads as you scroll up that you see. Trump's IRS loophole. This tax-free retirement strategy was left open by Donald Trump, but only a few Americans take advantage of it. Read more. You have to go to Advantage Gold. This is the type of things that he sells on his social media platform. His next post, he's just like posting text messages with MAGA Republicans. This is a message with Corey Mills. Thank you for sharing. I agree 100% with the president that he is a political target. He's not the president. These people are utterly delusional. I agree with the president. I agree with the president that he is a political target. And our government and corrupt DAs continue to weaponize against POTUS in an effort to influence the elections. Some of the American people may have been fooled the first time, but I believe they are eyes wide open to what the DOJ and others have done against the president. It's unprecedented what is happening, and I'm here if the boss needs anything. I mean, first off, the House of Representatives and the Senate is supposed to be a co-equal branch of the government. I mean, for you to say the boss, number one, I guess that's the least delusional of this post. I mean, repeatedly referring to Donald Trump as the president, and again, attacking the government, attacking DAs, attacking the FBI, and saying they're all weaponized. The only person who has the truth here is the guy who lies about everything his entire life, and they're all weaponized to get him. Or did he engage in many crimes in open and obvious ways to destroy our democracy and our government, which he is currently engaged in? You know, this modern day Republican Party, man, it is so unrecognizable. I mean, it is a group of like mad people. Like, it is a group of freaking lunatics. I don't know how else to describe it. Frankly, in the image of Donald Trump. And here's the last post that he made. He goes, 5 reasons why Merrick Garland must stop lawfare against Trump. Ending lawfare against Trump is the first step towards restoring credibility of the DOJ and the FBI, saying that Merrick Garland has declared lawfare on him. And then he links to this, you know, total kind of BS propaganda article, but it's the same vibes as what he was saying when it came to the Manhattan District Attorney Merrick Garland, Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg. Here's what you've got to do. Here's what you need to do. You need to all you have to do, if you want to restore your credibility, like this is the malignant narcissist right here. If you want to just restore your credibility, all you have to do, just drop the charges against Donald Trump and everybody's going to like you. That's the best thing that you can do. Don't declare lawfare on Donald Trump. But you know what? I thought, finally, I'll say this in closing, what was interesting, if you compare the posts that Donald Trump made right before he was indicted by the Manhattan District Attorney's Office, and you compare them to the posts he's making right now with respect to Special Counsel Jack Smith's imminent charging decisions, you can see that his lawyers are conveying the same data, the same information. You are about to be indicted, and the malignant narcissist in him, the complete delusional, deranged maniac that is Donald Trump, this is how he responds. This is how he projects. This is how he grapples with it, by a combination of threats, name calling, and then kind of begging, please don't do this, don't declare lawfare. Anyway, I'm Ben Meiselas from the MeidasTouch Network. Things are going to get interesting, folks, over the next coming days and weeks. It looks like charges against Trump are very, very near. Let's talk about that when that happens, though. Excited to share that news with you. Hit subscribe. We're on our way to 1.5 million subscribers. Check us out at patreon.com/MeidasTouch and wherever you get audio podcasts. Subscribe to the MeidasTouch podcast and have a great day.
Hey, Meidas Mighty. Love this report? Continue the conversation by following us on Instagram @MeidasTouch to keep up with the most important news of the day. What are you waiting for? Follow us now.